We've got room for a female patient, please.
I'll ask the
Doctor, I know you're very busy.
Copper involved in a shootout makes no useful, mate. Kirsty, can you assist, please?
I'm sure you're aware, Mr. Doherty, that all hospitals are experiencing difficulties attracting sufficient numbers of A&E staff at the moment.
Yes, but I'm not convinced all avenues have been explored.
Well, think what you may. But this is not an area in which previous chairmen of the Consultants Committee have taken an interest.
Things have changed, Mr. Tennant. I'm particularly concerned that we do not have sufficient staff to cope with absence.
Oh, sorry. Not another quarrel. I expect you're beginning to regret ever becoming the consultants' chairman.
No, but I believe management now.
Ernest, as you're not on call tonight, I thought I'd cook us something special.
I booked a table at Chez Michel.
Any particular reason?
Oh, no, just fancied a night out.
Oh, well, that's lovely. Mm.
Well done, Phil. Let's start with Hemocell. Fast as it goes. Can you take a full blood count, you and Ian cross-match for 8 units? Airway clear, breathing spontaneously, pulse weak and tachycardic. Can we start on oxygen, please, Julie? 15 litres per minute.
Yeah, OK. Kirsty, can you connect him up to the monitor, please?
I don't know if you can hear me, sir, but I'm going to have to shine a light in your eyes. Where is everyone?
Remember, red, black, yellow. Right, OK. One CAS officer's off sick, the other's on leave. The locum hasn't turned up, and we've been on to all the agencies for standing.
You'll be lucky.
Yeah. Scissors and James are in theatre.
Can we bleep Mr. Doherty, then?
Right, I'll go.
Hope you're not planning to look this scruffy this evening. Chez Michel is very exclusive, you know. And I can't remember when I last went dancing.
Oh, dancing?
Oh, yes. I've heard the band's absolutely wonderful. We should be ready to leave at 6 o'clock, so shall I meet you in the hospital social club at 5:30? How's that?
Right. Consider me fully briefed.
5:30.
He's taken a bullet in the upper lateral thigh, but no serious bleeding.
Blood pressure 110/70. Thanks, Kirsty.
Julie, can we have a pressure dressing on this thigh wound, please?
Yeah, no problem.
Mr. Doherty, thank you for coming down. I've started a mannitol infusion, cervical spine is fixed, receiving blood and plasma expanders, oxygen 15 litres per minute, superficial leg wound about to be dressed, moderate tachycardia and maintaining decent blood pressure.
Someone's been doing their homework.
I'm sure the patient will be very grateful. Well done, boy. Yes, but the patient requires an urgent neurosurgical assessment. Do you have a bed for him?
Yes, we do.
Excellent. I'll arrange for his transfer right away. Many thanks. Well, you can take him at the General. But I think a doctor should go with him.
We're already missing 2 casualty officers, Mr. Doherty.
And I've 2 surgical admissions still to clerk.
Very well. I'll arrange for scissors to cover for me. It appears I'm going for a short outing to the General this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Doherty.
I'll make the arrangements, Mr. Doherty. Julie, make arrangements to transfer him, will you?
Don't be frightened, Christopher. I'm going to give you an injection. It'll make you fall asleep. And then we'll take your appendix out, OK?
OK.
OK. Do you see Captain Scarlet this week?
Yeah, it was good.
So, who's your favourite angel, then? I'll bet it's Destiny. No? Then it must be Melody Angel. Always like Lieutenant Green myself.
It's about time I was due a nice straightforward appendix.
Should have one of the nurses do it. Mate, she did it, actually. Normally takes a nurse all day to do one of the simplest things. That's nothing a medical student wouldn't do under supervision. Seems some people prefer a spotty public school oit. His rate's dropping. Couldn't get cutting, could you, Scissors? Give him some pain to bring it up again. Halothane down to 1%. Atropine, 300 micrograms. should be suspended is the git who grassed him up. Huh. I need to teach her. I don't know. Don't just stand there gawping. You've got an operation to do.
You okay there, Doc?
Fine, thank you. Won't be long now, boy.
They want to divert us to the county infirmary.
Why do they want to take us all the way out there?
The generals had to use the last ITU bed. Will he be all right for another half hour?
Yeah, well, they have to be, won't they?
Diverting to county infirmary.
Here, we usually take temperature through the oral route. Show me how you do it, Kirsty. Lacerated arm waiting to be sutured. Have you assisted with suturing yet, Kirsty?
Cut, please. Well done. Brilliant. Even better than the last one.
I'm afraid we're not able to arrange return transport, Mr. Doherty.
Madam, I have patients waiting for me at my own hospital.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Doherty, but it's not our policy to offer transport to visiting medical staff.
Well, in that case, may I please use your telephone?
I'm afraid you'll have to use the payphone.
Nurse. I am a visiting consultant surgeon who has been abandoned. Do you have money for excuse me. No, madam. Excuse me now. I have suffered a dreadful inconvenience.
Just wanted to make sure he's okay.
He is. Aren't you, Christopher?
That's all.
I'll get one of the surgeons to write him up for analgesia.
No, I'll do it.
Thanks.
Doctor, my leg feels funny.
This one. Can you feel me touching you? And same on the other side. Okay. Let me just take the pulse here. Okay, it's fine. Bye-bye, Christopher.
Bye-bye.
It's probably nothing, but get Scissors to review him if he's not better later.
Thanks, James.
Okay.
Mr. Nixon, doctor's just seen Christopher.
Isn't he the one that's in all the papers?
To provide a hospital taxi, I would need to have the approval of our hospital manager, who would first have to secure a written promise of reimbursement from your hospital manager.
Then please do so.
This would have to go through accounts for both hospitals. You won't receive approval until tomorrow morning at the earliest.
Madam, I have no money for a I have no money for a bus.
Perhaps I could send an urgent fax to your hospital.
That would be most kind.
Thought the flat was in your name, mate. Bit richer kicking you out.
Never paid a penny rent, did I? Still lumbered with my med school overdraft.
Back with your mates, where you belong.
Oh, yeah, my mates. Kirsty, the student nurse, is gagging for you.
Still, you've got to admit it, birds have been chucking themselves at you recently. She's a tease, that one. Kirsty, the linguist, knows how to give a boy the run around.
You're in charge here?
Paul Tennant, I'm the unit general manager.
That pervert shouldn't have been allowed anywhere near him in the first place.
Mr. Nixon, I will be taking statements from all concerned.
A cover-up. That's how his sort get